Welcome to another episode of Clash of Clans. My name is Comet, and today I have for you the sneaky goblins in action. This is an army that excels at getting resources. Like they may not be the best for climbing, they may not be the best to get those trophies, but when it comes down to getting resources, these things are awesome. And today I'm gonna show you how they perform on my Town Hall 12 super rushed base so that you can see truly in the worst possible scenario how they perform. Now I have focused um, on making the army as simple as possible, so we're just gonna be using as many super goblins as we can. We are gonna be using 4 jump spells and 1 haste spell. And 3 haste spells. This way you have everything ready. Now I will not be using any hero. They all are down to for upgrades. And for the siege machine, I just have the wall wrecker. That way we can have the super goblins move inside the base just like this. We open the compartment and then the super goblins can get in. Very simple army, nothing fancy, nothing special. And you guys gonna see how they perform. So without further ado, let's jump straight into rankeds. Now the goal for this strategy is to sacrifice your trophies so that you can get more resources and then start going down. So for example, let me put an example right here. I was in Crystal 2, then I started farming, I dropped to Crystal 3, and now I'm most likely gonna drop to Gold and so on and so forth. But this is okay, because you're gonna get so many resources that you can use it to empower your base. In fact, I am using the resources that I'm getting to level up 3 heroes at the same time. I know that a lot of people only level up 1 at a time, but with the resources that I get from here, I can level up all 3 of them at the same time. So when they're awake, I can just climb back to Crystal 2 and get these, and then repeat the process, So you really want to climb to a very high level, then drop again to a very low level, and then start climbing again with your main army. And so on and so forth. This way you can have as many resources as possible. Now, I'm gonna be looking for a base that has a lot of gold, a lot of elixir, and a lot of dark elixir. Something like this. This is actually quite perfect. But there is one thing to keep in mind, and that is that the resources are in the middle of the base. So we're gonna need to use the wall breaker here. But let's start farming. Just like that. 1 super goblin is enough to destroy the normal collectors. So I'm just sending 1 super goblin on each one of them. For the storages, it is a bit more complex because they will take usually 2 or 3 of them to destroy if they don't die fast enough. If they die because there's a bomb or because there's a scattershot or something like that, it will take much longer. Now, this is a base that does have a lot of their storages and collectors inside the base, so I'm gonna be needing. I will need to use my my machine right here, as well as some spells, so that I can get those extra stuff. Now, let me try to snipe this dark elixir collector over there. Nice. If this thing can destroy the next wall, that would be awesome. But the X-bow is actually blocking it, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Nice. Now, the idea of this army is to be as fast as possible. So what I'm gonna do now is start clearing these collectors right here. Then let's see if I can get the these storages right here, and then the elixir collector. And now I should be able. Let me see. Actually, I wanna see. I missed 1 jump spell. Then I'm gonna snipe the final dark elixir storage, and with this should be easy. Perfect. And now we lose. And you may say, what? What, are you crazy? It is okay, because this was only one attack. Considering how easy it is to get the sorry, how fast these super goblins train, do not worry about this. Let me now though clear my queue so I can have my spells again. There we go. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And boom. Another siege machine. Then we're ready, and we go back in again. And at the end, the idea. Oh, this is beautiful. But all of the collectors are outside. Now you guys can see. But the problem is that they don't have that many. That much gold or dark elixir. They only have 200,000 of each type, and that is not something I want. I want something like 500,000, 500,000, and 4,000. Oh, but this actually looks good because the collectors are and the storages are on the outside. That means I can start clearing them like this. There we go. Always 1 per collector and 2 or 3 per storages. Oh, it had a interesting. Why do you have fucking defensive troops on gold, man? That's weird. Okay, we're almost done right here. Just need to collect the final collectors. And I think there's 1 more storage to collect. Perfect. No, 2 more storages. I hadn't seen this. Perfect. And now we surrender. And remember, it is okay that you lose, because look how much how much elixir we got. 500, and it only cost us 47 goblins. That's like nothing, because we can come right here and continue training. And the best part is that while we attack, more goblins are being trained. So it's like an unstoppable. Oh, this is perfect, because oh yes, this is perfect. Look how many resources does it have. 700,000 gold, 400,000 elixir, 8,000 dark elixir. So let's go on the collectors right here on the outside. 1 goblin per, or one sneaking goblin per collector always. Nice. And 2 or 3 per storage. If you are in higher levels, you might want to use more sneaky goblins per storage, though. Oh, just like that. It seems like the gold storages are inside the base, and I kinda don't want to use my spells. So I'm just gonna try to snipe the final collectors over here. There is 1 last collector, I think. Oh, because I don't see... Oh, no, there's 2 more. Okay, there's 2 more. There we go. I think now everything is done, so we can surrender. And look how much we got. 467,000 elixir gold and 7.6 thousand dark elixir. Just like that. And it only cost us 27 super goblins, which I think I should have enough. Almost enough, already trained. So let's continue training them. And back into action, man. This is the beauty of this. And then what we can do is we can do a rundown of the things that we got in this attack. Just after 10 minutes of attack. I'm gonna do a rundown of the things that we got. 3,000. This one doesn't have that much, but it could be good to get if I release my machine over there, because the machine should be able to get the oh no, never mind. It didn't got the collectors, but it opened the base, which is good. Sorry, the storage. It didn't manage to hit the storage, but it opened the base, which is always nice. Oh, look at that. This is perfect. Now I'm gonna clear the outside. Just like this. I could snipe the town hall right here, but I kinda do not want to. I just want this to be as fast as possible. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're done right here, so let's get out. 365,000. Not bad. Now let me train more super goblins. And the next attack should be the last attack that I might be able to do. Because I'm already at almost half of the super goblins for my army. No, this one is not good. I need an army that has the storages and the collectors on the outside. Oh, this is perfect. No, it doesn't have... No, this is good. This is good. Let's go and attack this. Because I'm going to show you something. Sometimes people do leave open spaces on their base. And we need to take advantage of that. Because they think it's a trap. But when you use a sneaky goblin, it's not a trap. Because sneaky goblins are invisible and therefore defenses cannot use them. Oh, this poor person even had... Not poor person, this fucker even had defensive clan castle troops. Oh, it would be a shame that I come right here and I snipe your gold, your elixir and dark elixir, and your town hall, no. Oh, what a shame. I really do not like when people use defensive clan castles on levels this low. It's kinda... What's the point? You know, and just so that this person does not get a big shield, I'm gonna end the battle. That way, other people will be able to attack. But look at that, 4,000 dark elixir, just like that. Now let me train even more goblins. I'm gonna train one more wall wrecker, and let's continue attacking because I still have enough super goblins to continue, but I'm running out of them. And no, I want a base with like more gold and more dark and more elixir. Ooh, not like this though. Ooh, this is sweet. It doesn't have that much gold. It seems like people are too active. You know? This is the problem you climb too high. That people start being too active and their bases are not worth farming. These bases are not worth farming, man. Do I need to climb again? No. This is perfect. Let's go. Because it has a lot of the collectors on the outside. And it has the storages near the edge, which is good. Just need to be careful of not running out of super goblins, because I was only bringing a very low amount. So, let me... Come on, wall breaker, you got this. Destroy those walls. Yes, yes. It did its job. It opened the compartment so that I can go and get the dark elixir. Let's go. Nice. Now, should I go and steal the gold as well? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do one attack over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, I released too many super. I'm running out of super goblins, but that is okay. They have done their job. Yeah, I'm gonna surrender because I already ran out of super goblins. They did their job, and now let's do a rundown of all the resources that I got. I did drop 2 gold 1, which is something that I mentioned, but that is okay. Let's go into my attack log. So for gold, I started here 10 minutes ago. I got 500,000, 901 million, 1.2, 1.5 million. I then got 4, 5, 8, 9, 1.3, 1.8, 2 million. So 2.1 million. So 1.5 million gold, 2.1 million elixir. And then for the dark elixir, I got 2, 5. How much would it be here? 13. With this, it's gonna be 5,000. So 18, 24,000. So to wrap this up, in this video, it is 16 minutes of farming. I got 1.5 million gold. Then I got 2.1 million elixir and I think it was 24,000 dark elixir. So was it worth it? Was it not worth it? I think, considering that this army, I can come over here, train them again, and they're gonna be ready in 27 minutes. You can farm you can farm twice per hour, very, very easily. You can farm twice per hour, which will make your army extremely, extremely efficient, because the other armies usually tend to take longer. They tend to go for about 14 minutes. So only once per hour. That makes this much, much better, So yes, do keep in mind that you will drop in league, because your goal is to get resources and not to get the trophies. It's a sacrifice that you need to make, but you're gonna be strong enough, with the resources that you get, so that you will be able to climb again very easily. So do not be afraid. I know that a lot of people value a lot their rank. That includes myself. But I have learned that with the resources that you get, maybe the first time getting up there was harder, but with the resources that you get, the second time is gonna be much better, because you're gonna be much better equipped for climbing. So that's what I have learned. I hope you guys enjoyed this though. This was a really good farming session. But let's see if we can do better. These were pretty weak bases. I will admit that the ones that I got. Usually you want to go always for 500,000. In fact, let me see if I have yesterday's attacks. Right here, these are yesterday's attacks. Look at this. 800,000, 900,000, 400,000, 500,000, 400,000, 500. Always like this. Like these are the. This is what you should aim for, because just from these attacks, this was like a 7-minute farming session, and just from that was like 1.6 million to 2 million resources in just like 7 minutes. That was an insane session. Today's session was a bit longer, but I still managed to get a nice amount of resources. And again, I will be able to repeat this in 30 minutes. That's the best part of this, is that they train so fast that I will be able to repeat again. In fact, by the time that the shield comes back, I can just defend until then. Let them attack me, and I will recover those resources from just one attack. So that's really awesome. But yeah, if you enjoy this, I'm gonna be doing. I might do more farming sessions. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy this, because I think this is pretty good, considering that a lot of people are hesitant or afraid, to take the first steps into fixing their base, because they think that it's so overwhelming and there's so many things to do. But one step at a time, it can get very fun, and just getting these resources are nice. I personally prefer the Electro Dragons, because that allows me to keep my rank of Crystal, But the truth is that when you want to go all in, I'm upgrading 20 heroes at the same time. The only way to sustain this much Dark Elixir is with Super Goblins. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace.